Uh, Welcome to the podcast. I'm your host. This is Ollie.
Hi.
This is the Denmark.
Hi.
10 out of 10. Best podcast. Okay, no, seriously, this is Mike, DK Retro, and this is Ollie Moggs, who, they are both members of the RGG, which is the Retro Game Geeks. Check out the website, it's glorious.
Whoop, whoop.
And, and then my name is Casey Vidarovich, Sega Pit, and also a member. I think the newest member, perhaps. I'm not sure yet.
I believe you are.
Yay! And our topic for today is our fondest memories on video games, which is going to be interesting because I hope we're going to get some funny stories, perhaps. So, yeah, I think you were on the tippets of a little story, weren't you, Mr. Denmark?
Yeah, I have a lot of fun memories. I just started thinking about my first time I saw a video game. My parents and my uncle sent me to bed early, and I woke up because I could hear them laugh and talk real loud. So I went into the living room, and they were playing Super Mario, and I have never seen a video game, so I was just, "Are you controlling the television? How are you doing that?" And my father asked me over and said, "It's a video game. You can control the Super Mario with the controller. Now go to bed."
That's such It's like, this is a new wonderful thing. Like, it's going to be define your life forever. Now fuck off.
Yeah. But I was so amazed when we first got a Sega Master System. I was just and make Alex Kidd jump, and then I tried to see if it worked with television shows, just pushing the controls to see if I couldn't get the people to punch it, and it didn't work.
I can imagine the time that you first saw FMV games. That must have blown your freaking mind. If you were that age.
I didn't never even heard of FMV before I saw a GameSec show about it a couple of years ago. I ran from the Master System to the original Xbox.
I could imagine you walking into an arcade though at that age, and then just seeing oh shit, what's it called? Dragon.
Yeah.
Help me.
Yeah. Dragon's
Dragon's Quest. Is it Dragon's Quest?
My mind. Yeah.
Perhaps.
No, Dragon Slayer.
Dragon's
Dragon's
Lair,
Lair,
that's
thank you.
it. Dragons.
This is going to happen to me all podcasts, by the way. I'm going to forget everything I've ever known, ever.
Oh god. I don't want to be like the downer, but I found Dragon's Lair to be terrible. I didn't enjoy it at all.
Boo.
Shut up! Screw you! I'm gonna give my thoughts on it. Why I think it's terrible. Because it's not a game. It's not a video game. It's a cartoon simulator that if you fuck up, you get the bad ending of the cartoon, and if you do it, you get the cartoon in full.
Yeah, it's better than Heavy Rain.
It's fucking awesome. I haven't played Dragon Slayer, but I have played Road Adventures. I fucking love that game.
Yeah, that game's awesome.
Yeah.
That's weird.
As is Space Ace.
I always
You will learn
thought
to love Casey. You will learn.
No, leave me alone.
you need to love the Mega CD and all that comes with it. It's
Fuck.
Get yourself a CDI player with the video card installed, and then you're well, set up for all your FMV goodness.
I'll tell you what, you give me that and I'll do a video of me smiling in my underwear, just enjoying everything.
I am pretty much the only person on Earth, I think, who actually genuinely loves my CDI.
Is there anything good on the goddamn CDI? Seriously?
Yeah, The Apprentice. It's freaking awesome.
What'd you do?
It's basically a platformer.
Alright.
Tetris is great.
Alright, yeah, fair enough.
Lemmings,
Okay.
amazing.
Yeah.
But you can play Lemmings everywhere else.
Lemmings is a fucking on everything.
Yeah, you can get Lemmings on everything, but the soundtrack on the CDI sounds awesome.
Alright, I'm gonna have to investigate this later.
And plus, Hotel Mario is a lot better than people make out.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking go through doors, caterpillars in a
Yep.
tree. Shitty FMV. It's bad Italian accents.
Well, that's all Mario games, isn't
Yes.
it? Really.
Yeah.
You want
I
some
hate the
terrible
Mario.
Italian accents? Don't worry. Here we go.
Wahoo. Here we go. Super Mario. Any other stories?
From
Any
Mike?
of you guys, just hop in, just throw something at me.
well,
I'm your king. Impress me.
my earliest game in memory, myself, was just not a specific memory, but a recurring theme, which was my dad basically teaching me how to play Pang on the Amiga, and that was essentially my introduction to video games.
So you're a Pang boy.
Pang all the way.
Pang.
What
I
the
love
fuck
popping
is
them
Pang?
balloons. Any game where you get to save the world by popping balloons is the best game ever.
Yeah,
It's got a
it
point.
must be.
What about popping bubbles?
Well, yeah,
say
they
bubble
pretty
ball.
much are bubbles in Pang. I don't know what they are. They're just big bouncing balls that then turn into little balls, which then become even smaller balls.
Oh, that
And you have
game.
grappling
Yeah.
hooks to defeat them. Which,
Wait, did they move around? Did they just move around on their own volition, or is there physics involved?
they just bounce about the screen.
Oh, thank God.
It's have you ever played Buster Brothers or Super Pang? It's the same thing, but
If I'm going to find out that the balls are sentient, I'm going to be really upset. So you're murdering these creatures that have got no
well, they're trying to
defense.
take over the world. You're at famous landmarks and that, like, you know.
By balls.
But are you in Denmark? I want to know.
I don't think there was a Denmark level. I haven't played it in years, but
Denmark always gets forgotten. Always gets left out.
Easter Island's there, but Denmark isn't. Figure that out.
We should make a
We've got to
game.
save Easter Island.
Easter. God damn.
Its population is huge.
Oh, sweet nips.
So I remember one time I was in a gaming store in here in Denmark, where it was a couple of years before 2000. So Super Nintendo was really cheap, and I picked up a Super Nintendo and a Super Metroid in big box, and the bazooka. What's it called? The light gun for the Super Nintendo.
Oh, that's...
Oh, yeah, it's
oh, yeah,
Super Scope, isn't it?
Super
Yeah,
Scope, yeah. For I think £5 all in all. So I went home, and the guy who sold me the Super Scope said it was compatible with the Super Metroid, and Super Metroid just looked awesome on that big box. And when I came home, I hooked the Super Scope up and firing at the screen, and nothing happened.
You're just sitting there clicking at the screen going, I want to kill some aliens!
Yeah, and there was just no aliens. Oh, I need to get to the point, and I was just playing for hours, and the Super Scope never worked. Oh,
Oh my
Well, you
God.
could have played Yoshi's Safari, I guess.
yeah. But at least I get Super Metroid. That was
Yeah,
Yeah,
awesome.
that's still a win. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
God damn. You had no idea at that age, did you, that you picked up like one of the best bloody games ever.
No, when I started to get into collecting retro games again, I called my cousin to see if she still had my copy of Super Metroid, and she did. So I went and picked it up.
It's like, don't move.
Yeah. I'll be right there.
Oh, amazing.
What you
Yeah.
didn't say is that she was now living in Australia and he had to make a quick travel.
No, just a few meters away.
Oh God.
So, Casey, what's your earliest gaming memories?
I bent over and someone shoved a copy of Pong up my arse.
Well, that happens
Yeah.
quite frequently, to be fair.
Yeah, but I went home though, and my parents were just there, and I don't know how young I was. I was just this little kid who farts and picks his buggers. And I went home, and there was this glorious little black box on the floor that, like, the banana-shaped controller, 3 buttons that were, like, just perpendicular to each other. I thought, this is dumb. And then they popped in this little cartridge that had, like, some strange box art on it, because at the time it was the Japanese copy, and I didn't understand the difference back then. And this big blue light came up, and this just euphoric sound just pops up, side Sega, and it was a goddamn Sonic the fucking Hedgehog, and that's all I played for God knows how long, dude. It was incredible. I just fell in love with it instantly, and what was supposed to be the family console turned into mine. And yeah, and then I went on from there. I got like Streets of Rage, Golden Axe, Phantasy Star 3, which was the worst one I brought at the time. I didn't care. It was... God, yeah, Sega lad, it was all the best. But I do remember getting really upset. You know the Labyrinth Zone in Sonic?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And that bloody sound when he's running out of air. I used to panic so much. When I was a kid, I used to panic so goddamn much. It's like, I didn't know what was going on the first time. It's like, I don't know what's this. What's this? Mom! Dad! What's happening? And he just dies on screen. And I was so mortified, because it's not a gradual death. He sinks to the bottom.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like this floating
After
body.
running out of air.
I just switched off the controller and hid under the couch and cried.
I think one of the first games I played with a water level was Sonic on the Master System. And first time I just drowned so many times. So next time I played a game with a water level, I think it was Super Mario World. I was so afraid that he was going to drown at any point, so I was just hurrying through the stage. Mario, don't die. Please don't die.
Oh, God. That was something that always confused me as a kid, because I was the same. I didn't know what Mario was, and when I found out, I played some levels like, oh, dude, look at water level, where are the bubbles? It's like later finding out that Mario can breathe underwater, so that's good. Fantastic.
Doesn't make any sense, but it's
whatever, you know.
See, Sonic's full of realism.
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, you got a athletic fat guy turning robots into animals.
Yep.
That's great.
I remember Olly, one of the first comics I read of yours was where you compared Sonic is freeing animals and Mario is killing the innocent animals. I think that was awesome.
Oh God!
Sonic's a freedom fighter, whereas Mario's a psychopath.
Yeah.
Let's stop at the turtles. Oh, jeez. And do you guys know about the original story as well from the Famicom version of Super Mario?
Yeah, where he's killing what is called the mushroom toad people every time he
they're turning into blocks thing.
All of them are blocks, and he's systematically destroying every one of them.
It's genocide. Every Mario game is basically genocide. They're genocide simulators. They're not platformers.
Oh God, it's so fucked up.
I even think that story is in the American manual.
God, could you imagine though? It's like
no.
I don't think it wouldn't be a good idea. And the thing is, this is the way.
Not only that, he's conversing with Toad after he's eating all those mushrooms.
And this is the thing. This is my theory about it, you see. Because all of them are just got this smiling demeanour about them. And it's just... I don't think you can blame Mario, because no one's told him. It's like, Peach just said, like, help me, and he's like, okay. And he just goes and does that. He doesn't care what's happening. I think Luigi knows. That's why he's so goddamn afraid. I think somebody gave him the MO, and he's just like, Mario, no! Just... That's why he bought a mansion in the middle of nowhere to get away from him.
Well, he won the mansion.
Well, yeah, he won.
To be fair,
he won it for 1 coin, I think.
I can't remember.
I don't know. We're gonna have to get Chris, and he's the Mario expert, Luigi expert.
Yeah.
Jeez. Bowser's just an asshole. Forget that.
So, is it just me, or is Bowser in the first game kind of hard to get by? I always die the first couple of times I see Bowser. I just can't get the timing right with running under him or jumping over him.
See, the problem with Bowser in the first games is if you don't get over him in the first phase of his attack,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, for Christ's sakes. And so you're sitting there for God knows how long, just waiting for a gap.
I think it was a couple of days ago. For the first time, I get up to the platform, and I thought it was safe. And then he jumps up, and his top of his head hits my feet, and then he dies. I think, oh, I'm not safe up there.
I'm not safe here. Oh, God.
Every boss fight should have a safe point where we just go, I need to relax.
We should do an article on that, dude. Boss fights with save points.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. So, putting a bit of twist on this, what is your worst memory? Like something embarrassing or just dreaded?
I have a memory where I really didn't act very nicely to a video game. I was at school, and a guy who had a hard time in the class asked me if I wanted to go home and play some games with him. And when we took home to his place, and he showed me the PlayStation, and popped in Crash Bandicoot, and started up, and the PlayStation booting screen started, and asked, "Is this the game?" No, it's just starting up. That's weird. It needs to start off. And then Crash Bandicoot started, and the loading screen. Do I have to wait even more? And then the game started. What is this? You have to run into the screen. Is this 3D? I hate 3D. 3D fucking sucks. 3D is never gonna last. People are gonna get the 2D is the way of gaming and stop that 3D gaming. And I just took home. I hated 3D gaming that much.
Oh my God. Little did you know.
Yeah.
Little did you know, man. Jeez.
I still don't get why people are so fond of 3D gaming. It's not good for anything else than first-person shooters.
Thanks to Crash, you still hate it all.
It's okay. I can understand why people like it, but it's hard to see where to jump, and it's just all blurry to me. Crash Bandicoot.
I can imagine you walking into an arcade, seeing Virtua Fighter, and go, "What the fuck is this?"
I actually was a huge Sega fan as a kid, so when I saw a Sega console with a CD, I bought it right away. And I came home, and it was sold 3D gaming, and I went back to the store and sold it the next day. I hated it. Even though it was Sega, I didn't want to have anything to do with 3D gaming.
You were like, "Fuck it, I'm going handheld only."
From 1991, where I got my Master System, till 2002, my siblings and my cousins were playing 2D games every day, talking about how much 3D gaming sucks. We had this little gang of 2D gamers.
Little gang of 3D haters.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That was us.
God, I can remember seeing Virtual Fire for the first time. It blew my goddamn mind.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know what I was looking at. It's like, okay, this is cool. And then the camera spun around. I was like, what? Panicked. Jeez. What about you then, Ollie? Any hated or regretted memories about games?
One of the big ones from my early years was probably. It was very rare. I have to put this out there. It was very rare that we had official games on the Amiga, because piracy was the tits. So that I was in a game store with my dad, and he was like, "Oh, you can pick out a game," and I was super excited. And so what I picked up, logically, because of 1, the box, 2, memories of playing it in the arcade very recently with my dad. I went and bought Street Fighter 2.
Oh my god.
And turns out that Street Fighter 2 on the Amiga is pretty much the worst game ever. It may look fine, but it plays like absolute shit. And yeah, that
We're
arcade
talking
experience
Street
at
Fighter
home
1 kind of shit.
the arcade experience at home just does not happen with the Amiga version of Street Fighter 2. You just stay away from it. Is all I can recommend. And I'm just thinking, and now I have that sort of regret. I think all those great Amiga games I could have possibly got, and I got freaking Street Fighter 2. It's ridiculous.
Dude, it worked, man. The Capcom spell, it worked on you.
Yeah,
You got it.
evil bastards.
I remember as a kid, I got a lot of money for my birthday, so my parents took me to a game store that sold new games. So I went to the Master System section in the store, and I saw Lion King, and it was 50 pounds. And I was, 50 pounds, and I was just thinking, whoa, that's expensive. That's all my money on one game. Why should I choose that? But I wanted Lion King so bad. I was really, I want this, but it's so much money. Ah. So I didn't buy it. I couldn't get myself to spend that much money on the game.
Oh, God.
See, that's one thing that depresses me with the whole reseller thing is once upon a time for my NES I could go and get like any game I bought from my old Nintendo was literally stuff I'd got from pawn shops and that for like £1.
Yeah.
Like getting games for £1, and I pretty much would sell them on for like 50p, and they, which will half go towards the next one I buy.
Yeah.
And it's just really depressing to think that I could never get a friggin' NES game in Europe for that price anymore, and it's horrible.
No, I totally agree, man. I mean, it's like I didn't know about the Master System growing up. I was thrown into the 16-bit era, and when I knew there was an 8-bit Sega console, I was like, whoa, all right then. So I saved up some money to get a second-hand Master System, and when I saw how cheap the Master System games were, it was like $150 for 2. I was like, fuck me. So I just like, it's like half of my collection right now is from back then.
Yeah.
And I remember picking Alex Kidd in Miracle World up from there, and that was like £2 at the time. Now it's like £60. It's like, what the hell happened?
It's crazy.
It's depressing, is what it is.
I was pretty stoked here. I think it was last year. I won an auction on 3 Super Famicom games for 1 cent.
My God, I had to let that sink in for a moment. So I was like, 1 cent, and I was like, oh wait, hold on. That was it.
That was it.
Oh my God. Well, were they good?
No,
No,
but it was a racing game, so I had to buy a bit of them.
To be fair,
terrible.
I'm like, oh, is it a £5? Yeah, I might as well make a punt.
It's like, I don't even want this, but I might as well.
If I go in a shop or a boot sale and I can get something haggled down to a £5, I'll probably buy it.
Yeah.
God, even
I can't help it.
this buggy mess. It's just like, this was worth it. Okay, I got my money's worth of this garbage.
I just sold off a lot of PlayStation 2 and Xbox games because I have been picking them up in secondhand store, and now there's just been taking up space for good games. So I sold them and bought some Fantasy Star games instead. I haven't even tested them out.
It'll do. Just put it on the shelf. Done.
Yeah. I don't want to buy games I don't want to play anymore. I need to stop doing that. And I need to stop buy games that other people praise to all over, because I always hate them. I always get disappointed.
Yeah, definitely. Stay away from
Chrono Trigger.
It's good.
Not that I'm trying to sway anything, but Zelda.
Oh God, jeez. I got kind of an embarrassing stories where I got really violent after losing a lot of games.
Nice. I want to get that.
I was invited because I was a big fan of Street Fighter. I'm actually still a big fan of fighting games now. And my friend was like, "Oh, have you heard of Street Fighter Alpha?" I was like, "No." What the? It's like, "Oh, it's the sequel." It's like, "No, it's a prequel." We didn't know back then. We were kids. So it was Street Fighter Alpha 2 on the PlayStation 1. I was really impressed. It's like, this is beautiful, and all these amazing looking 32-bit graphics, all these amazing combos you can pull off a lot easier with the joystick, and I was having a good time. It's like, we should have a double match. It's like, what? Because I've never played anybody against anybody before in a fighting game, and I thought, this is incredible, I could beat the shit out of you. Lost every match. And near the end, I was like, keep my composure, be a good sport about it. But near the end, he started to gloat, and that's really started where it started to grind my gears. He was like, "Dude, you're really bad at this." And I just got up, chucked my controller right into his face. It's like, "I don't want to see you again." Just stormed out of his house.
Oh, nice.
Never spoke to him again.
I had a couple of friends when I was a kid. They got a Super Nintendo and Street Fighter 2, and they wanted to play against me, and they just beat me every time. And then they started, you need to learn the combos, and they started teaching me, but I didn't get it at all. I need to push one button and then I do it all. I didn't understand fighting game at all, and I just hated them so much every time I saw a fighting game. That fucking sucks.
Basically, you rock up to a Neo Geo and be like, "Go away!"
Go away. Now I love fighting games. I suck at them. I can't do any combos or any special move with exception from the girl from Street Fighter's fast kicking.
Oh yeah, you just mash the button.
Yeah. That's the only thing I can do. But I can beat Street Fighter every time I play with her.
Like Honda, Blanca, Chun-Li, job done.
Yeah.
Oh God. You just raised a point. It was like, I need a button that does every combo.
Yeah.
You know Street Fighter 5 that's coming?
Yeah.
They've announced that they actually have a mode now where the PlayStation 4 controller has a touchpad, doesn't it? And on each corner of the touchpad will have a pre-designated combo striker. So you press the touchpad corner, it'll record what you do until you stop. So you touch the corner and it'll replay the combo that you made.
Oh my God.
I know.
Doesn't that take out like 90% of the skill involved?
Yes, it will.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's terrible. If that's my fault making Capcom,
Listen
I'm
to
sorry.
you. So we need to really impress this guy. He's not happy with us.
Oh shit! I broke fighting games.
I'm gonna tweet that later. It's this guy's fault. Fucking Mortal Kombat X bullshit. I don't know. Oh God.
No, I was really hateful as a kid when towards new gaming. I think I have always loved the old school retro stuff. I didn't like the PlayStation, or I never even heard of the Dreamcast. I hated the PlayStation 2. The only thing I good about PlayStation 2 when it came out was Grand Theft Auto 3, because I could use a cheat to get the tank, then just kill all the policemen. That I could spend hours on that, just killing police.
I freaking loved Grand Theft Auto. I didn't even play the game. I just heard that you can do this mad shit with cheats.
I didn't even know there was a game
Yeah,
besides
same here.
There's a game within this game?
I was just fucking blowing police up. I don't fucking care if there's a story.
No.
Oh yeah, God, I loved that. It's a shame you can't do that nowadays with like PlayStation 3 and all that, having anti-cheat code mechanisms. Just That'll wind me up. It's like I can't have fun anymore.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah. So
It's the same way as having the whole pre-installed DLC, so you don't have to work towards getting stuff.
Yeah.
Buy
it's,
it.
it's such a pain in the ass. It's like you play the game, everything's unlocked.
Yeah.
It's like, great.
I found a website where you can burn a disk to get all the DLC that have been uploaded to the internet on a disk on a Dreamcast, so you can save it to your VMU for free. That's pretty amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Especially since the servers are down now.
Yeah.
Well, I say now, it's been fucking years.
Yeah.
But it's been 15 years or something.
Yeah, 15, possibly. Maybe
Yeah.
14. Jeez. That did not last long.
No.
Poor bastards. They tried.
Yeah.
I just noticed on Twitter that Mark tried to come along, but he just said, I think I may have been too late. Oh well.
I'm too late. Fuck it. It's like a piece of shit. You can just hop in. Bastard.
Yeah, he called me, but I didn't want to let him in. He was too late. He has to learn to be on time.
Yeah, seriously. This is... Oh, God. Something that's been itching my mind since I was talking about fighting games and whatnot. Have you gents heard of Pokken Tournament coming out for the Wii U?
I
Wii U
heard
has
about
games?
something.
Wii U has games now.
Jesus Christ.
I know. Well, I assume you all know what Pokemon is.
Yeah.
Well, I think so.
It's the
That
Pikachu.
thing with the balls and stuff.
Yeah, you throw a ball at an animal and it explodes.
Yeah. And then you upload it to your computer.
Yeah, and then you make it fight other animals, and you go, yeah, and
Yeah.
you win. Then you beat, then you steal money off the opponent.
Yeah.
Love that game.
Great lesson to teach kids.
Nintendo very own Pitbull Simulator.
Yeah.
Colourful pit bulls. I don't know, but they've released. Well, they're in cahoots right now with Bandai Namco, who are creators of Soul Calibur and Tekken, to create a fighting game that is Pokemon, and that's
Will actually play like a fighting game on like
Yes.
Smash Brothers.
yes, it's not like Smash Brothers at all. It's like a really fucking flashy Tekken, but Pokemon.
That sounds terrible.
It's very strange looking. I see it from both angles. For a start, when I was younger, I played Pokemon a lot, and I was like, man, I'd love it if I could be the Pokemon. And then Mr. Dungeon came out, I was like, answered prayer. So now it's like, well, this is another prayer answered that I can actually be the Pokemon, beating the shit out of this other Pokemon. But on the other hand, this could be a huge flop.
I just think of a
If
game.
it's got
Imagine
Pokemon on it, I think it'll make money. I'll just put that out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. This is going to make money, regardless. It'll sell, but it's...
I just imagine a fighting game with all characters being like the car in Fighting Megamix on the Saturn. That's all I can imagine when you're telling me this. I think it's gonna suck ass.
Oh god, it'll be like a secret character, the fucking Daytona car.
Yeah.
Final boss.
Daytona!
Yeah.
Love that.
My husband hates that song.
Just
I need to play Daytona with headphones on. Because...
just like wait until he's asleep. Just
Yeah.
get some fucking huge speakers. It's just... Oh god, that's funny. Oh, one more topic on more games released. You blokes heard of the Project X Zone franchise?
Not at all.
Heard of it, but never played or gone anywhere towards it.
It is, for those who do not know, a compilation of multiple video game characters from Bandai, Capcom, and Sega, with all of the characters mushed into one giant RPG crossover. It's like, I I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like Phantasy Star, but not Phantasy Star. Excuse me. Kingdom Hearts. It's like Kingdom Hearts, but video games instead of Disney. And now there's a second one coming out, sometime February. And I bring this up because they're shoving Nintendo characters in there now as well, but it's all just Fire Emblem. And to segue from that, fucking Fire Emblem's popularity has gone through the roof lately.
Yeah.
When before no one gave a shit, despite Nintendo trying their best to publish it.
Didn't they make a Fire Emblem puzzle game on last year's E3? Announced it, something like that.
It was something like that. And it was...
Why?
Why not, dude? Puzzles. They
Yeah.
made fucking Street Fighter Puzzle Fighter, and that was...
Puzzle Fighter is amazing.
I know, that worked.
But that game sounds awesome.
No, Puzzle Fighter was amazing.
No, the RPG you mentioned,
The RPG. Which one?
the one with you're talking about.
Alright, yeah, the thing I was just talking about.
I just can't remember the name.
Project X Zone. I have the first one.
What
I
console
had it
is
on
it
release
for?
day. It's for 3DS,
Okay.
and I got about halfway.
So
and
does
got
that
bored.
mean it's going to sell like 3 copies?
Probably, yeah. That's what the first one did. And the only reason this one's getting released is because of popular demand from the 4 people who bought it.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Yeah, but there's some interesting characters coming in the second one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just don't know what. I just want to bring that up because it's one of those games that is going to fall under the grid, and you watch in 10 years' time, it'll be one of those cult classics that's going to be worth like $1,000 on eBay.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's because it always fucking happens.
Yeah. It's always seems like the games that nobody liked when it was new is always the game who gets popular in 10 years because nobody can play it anymore.
Yeah, it's like it's cool because it's not.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's very weird. All this collector rarity popularity with retro games.
This is this is something I don't understand. It shouldn't matter how rare it is.
No.
Should it? It's as long as it's fun. And I remember watching this video a long time ago. I was watching video games, like I typed in like hidden gems on YouTube, and I was thinking maybe I'll find some people just talking about it. And there was this like fucking huge guy just sitting in his chair with like 50 chins, just lying on his back, just like, so I just picked up Panzer Dragoon Saga for $150, and yeah, and it just cuts out like that. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? It's like, what was the point? Was that like the cut footage or something?
That's the thing about hidden gems, that they are not really hidden, and and it's kind of a weird thing to talk about, because there's always people who know it or people who don't know it.
Yeah, it's too. I hear like the whole it's niche,
Yeah.
to a niche audience, but then there's why. You know, it's like, okay, it's like being a really good fan of that weird tomato party that they have in Spain every year, where they gather all the world's tomatoes and just pelt each other with them. It's like being a really great fan of that, setting up a dedicated place and say, these tomatoes were good for that, and they're all sloppy and undone and used, and then you give a price on it. I don't know if that's a good analogy or not. I don't know what I was getting at.
Yeah. I think it's a great analogy. Yeah, because there's a lot of great, not great, lot of expensive rare games that are just terrible.
Oh God!
People are paying stupid money for the stadium event games, even for repros. I heard about rare repros, and I'm like, oh my God, you're fucking kidding me!
Such a genuine reaction. know. I mean, it's like the real thing. Sure, whatever, price it however you want. But if you're making reproduction carts where you can make limitless amounts and you're making it the same price, you're a fucking jackass.
Yeah.
Just price it as a $5 or some shit. I don't know.
I just saw on Facebook somebody sold a repro of Castlevania X for the PC Engine for $230. It has a very beautiful box, but it's just a pirate game.
It's a fake!
Yeah.
It's not real!
The guy he bought it from, the guy who's selling it, gave me the disc for free. Contacted me and said, "You're a PC Engine fan. Do you want this game?" Yeah. I didn't even have to pay for shipping. So why are you selling it for £230? That's fucking crazy.
Oh,
well, if you ever need some quick money.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh god, I did the same goddamn thing. I'm a guilty person for that. I'm very guilty of a repo purchasing. I wanted to buy the Mega Man Wily Wars for the Mega Drive.
How did I sense that was going to be the one?
I don't know, man. It's like and yeah, the real price for it is dumb.
Yeah.
Like fucking why? But then I saw people doing repos on it. I thought, oh sweet, maybe I can get a fair price for this. This bloke was selling like one of them for. It said 35. I was like, this is bad. But this was my logic at the time. I was like, okay, Mega Man Wily Wars is 3 games in 1, and plus an extra bonus thing at the end if I do all 3. So split £35 into 4 compartments, and actually I got a good price there. That was my logic.
Yeah.
I bought it, and it was the shittiest fucking repo that I've seen in my life. The box art was like, it looked like it'd been wet for years. It was all dripping. The fucking label on the cartridge was like double sticky labeled with ink on it.
Yeah.
So it was like sticky on both sides. So the plastic smelled like crap, and the book was just printed all wrong. And I messaged the guy. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And then he deleted his eBay account. I was like, "So he just fucking conned me out of my money."
So AliExpress sells repro of that game for, I think it's $10 or something.
Oh my god! I didn't know. It went in front of me.
I was searching in Google by local Mega Man Wily Wars, and then AliExpress came up with a repro for $10, free shipping. I should buy this.
I need this. Oh. The problem is getting a legitimate copy of it either or is a bad idea, because the Japanese version is going to be in Japanese. If you like that kind of thing, fine, but Japan Mega Man is a lot harder, and it's called Rockman and all that.
I even think the Japanese version is more expensive because the Mega Drive was such a rarity in Japan.
Exactly, and if you want the European version, the PAL, because most Mega Drive cartridges are forced through the chip of the Mega Drive and then run through the processor of that.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, the Mega Man cartridge PAL edition has the chip inside the cartridge, so it'll run at PAL speed no matter what machine you use it on.
Oh my god.
Exactly, so why would you want that?
Yeah.
So, I don't know, find a good repo if you can.
Yeah, I think I have it on
Or
EverDrive.
download the ROM.
Oh yeah, just download the ROM. Just play on your iPad, kids.
Yeah, I have it on my EverDrive.
There we go, yeah.
EverDrive is fucking amazing.
Oh, I really want one.
Yeah.
So dear.
The Chinese version are okay. I just needed the expensive one because I needed the RAM space for save files for my Mega CD.
Oh yeah.
I needed to play through a Shining Force CD, so I needed a RAM cartridge.
I needed this.
Yeah.
Oh god. Well, I've got one last topic. and then we can wrap up with some final thoughts.
Yeah.
Did you blokes hear about the Toe Jam and Earl Back in the Groove Kickstarter that went and happened a year ago?
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you think about that?
I'd be happy for a new Toe Jam and Earl.
Yeah. I mean, you got. I mean, it's Toe Jam and Earl. It's synonymous with Sega.
But is Sega gonna make it?
No, it's got nothing to do with them. It's the same studio that made Toe Jam and Earl, though, because they still hold the rights. But it'll just be published by them. So you're essentially getting it by the same people.
Yeah, okay.
It just doesn't have the Sega logo on it. But I'm going to fix that. I'm going to see if I can badger the developers in USA to give me a physical copy of anything. And I'll just stick a Sega sticker on it. That'll do.
Take one of the stickers from the Master System game.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Job done.
Yeah.
Yeah, Toe Jam and Earl.
Did the Kickstarter succeed? Did they raise all the money they need?
They raised over $500,000 when they only needed 20,000.
Yeah, okay.
So they're getting, they've got the money from the progress that they're making. Because it looked awful, the prototype. It looked god-awful. But now it looks gorgeous.
They could not use the prototype for the Dreamcast version of Toe Jam and Earl 3.
That would have been amazing.
Yeah.
Like, if they reached a high enough goal. They were like Dreamcast edition.
Yeah.
I'm going to badger them to do that. So make a Dreamcast version. Give it me.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Yeah, that's why I didn't put any money towards Shenmue 3. I was like, unless it's coming out on the Dreamcast,
oh, right.
No. Go fuck yourselves. Sony have enough money.
Sony. Well,
they killed the Dreamcast. Why should they get Shenmue?
Fucking, I don't care. It's Shenmue 3. Finally, after God knows how long, it's not about that anymore.
I need to get the CD-ROM with 99 minutes storage space so I can get what is it called, Shenmue with Japanese voices and English text. I really want that. I hate the English actors.
Oh god, it's fucking hilarious when you've got nothing else to do though. It's some of the best bad voice acting. It's
I had the PAL version and I put it in my Dreamcast, and when he was talking to that girl and the cat, I said, no, I can't play this game. This is too fucking weird.
Like, nope, fuck it.
But then I played my Japanese version, and that was much better. I couldn't hear that it was bad at acting, so it's okay.
Oh god.
You should do a Danish edition.
Yeah.
Just re-record everything yourself, but just doing different voices.
Dude, that'd fucking take forever. You know how many audio files there are in that game? Jesus.
I could just reuse. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you.
Oh my god. I would so give you money if you wanted to do this.
We should kickstart this.
Kickstart Danish version of fucking Shenmue.
Yeah. That could be amazing. We have some hardcore Shenmue fans here in Denmark. They will probably love to help.
Yeah.
But they will make it all serious, and I will make it all bad.
But dude, if they make it super super they might go overboard and it will be bad.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I could hope so.
It's like overacting. It'd be amazing. Yeah. Oh god. I hate to do this because I don't know. I feel like it's rude, but I have to. There's a famous line in Shenmue where you talk to one of the Japanese local storemen when you're investigating a Chinese store, and he says, "Years ago, I was Chinese," and it's broken in English as fuck. I would like to. I would love it if you could say that in your native tongue.
That many years ago I was Chinese.
Yeah.
For mange år siden var jeg kineser.
There we go. There's your first rip run. It's done.
put that in the podcast. So
I'm gonna make a separate video and just dub that part of the footage with that. Oh. God, thank you. That was it's made me happy. Oh damn. Well, it's our time, or my time.
Yeah.
It's 2:00. It'll be free in Daneland.
Yeah.
And Ollie sounds tired.
Shoe and whatnot.
Well, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts before we sign off?
Beware of the Germans.
Might cut that. Just
The Germans are coming!
oh god, are we going to end with racism?
Oh
Yeah.
no, if
Oh, we
if
might
you
as well.
do our
Then I-
Nintendo Direct thing.
Then I can add, don't trust the Swedish person.
Alright.
Oh, you want to Pikmin 4?
God.
I can't understand what they're saying. They're weird.
And now the phone's going.
No, it's very, this is a perfect time to end it.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.